first topic is a CBR article that says, report, the CW will only renew one DC show between Superman and Lois and Gotham Knights. It says, the CW only intends to renew one of its DC shows, Superman and Lois and Gotham Knights, for another season, according to a new report. The report comes via The Hollywood Reporter. It cites unnamed sources close to the CW who claim that the network bosses are currently mulling over the future of three shows: Superman and Lois, Gotham Knights, and All-American Homecoming. Never heard of that show. These insiders claim that All-American Homecoming is likely safe. Okay. Seems boring, but as the CW is likely looking to further downsize its DC-inspired slate to a single show, which means either Superman and Lois or Gotham Knights will get axed. Of the two shows, Superman and Lois enjoys the bigger audience. However, Gotham Knights is reportedly much cheaper to produce. Really? It means it's crappier, The CW is yet to publicly comment on the future of either show, which means their potential cancellation should be taken with a grain of salt for now. Okay? That said, this isn't the first time that the fate of both Superman and Lois and Gotham Knights has been called into question. Industry analytics suggested that the two superhero shows could be on the chopping block as recently as April 2023, nothing that neither had yet secured the green light to produce additional episodes. These same analytics agreed that Superman and Lois was more likely to be renewed than Gotham Knights. Yeah, because it's more popular. And Gotham Knights sucks. Describing the former as a safe-ish bet and the latter as a long shot. It's unclear what data and metrics, if any, were used to develop these predictions. However, is the CW canceling Superman and Lois? What's more online buzz since then has the cast doubt on Superman and Lois, supposed safely nobility. CW insiders apparently slated that there's a big if hanging over the network's scripted programs yet to be renewed, including Superman and Lois. That doesn't mean fans should give up on Superman and Lois Season 4 happening just yet. DC Studios co-chair and co-CEO James Gunn recently hinted that the series could continue for one or two more seasons. Nothing its popularity among the DC fan base. It's a show everybody likes, so it's going to keep going for a little bit, Gunn said. All this isn't to say that Gotham Knights doesn't have cards of its own to play. In the event that the CW really is considering shutting down the show, while the series' viewership stats are no doubt lower than the CW would like, it has found considerable audience on HBO Max. This apparent demand could be enough to convince the network to greenlit Gotham Knights Season 2. Oh my gosh, they better not. Although this should be treated as pure speculation for now, Gotham Knights Season 1 and Superman and Lois Season 3 are currently airing on the CW, with new episodes of both shows dropping Tuesdays. Okay, so my opinion, Gotham Knights sucks. And just because it's getting traction on HBO Max, now close to being Max, uh, doesn't mean that it deserves to be greenlit for a season 2. I mean, on TV, Superman and Lois is getting more traction. So if I was over it, I would greenlit Superman and Lois because they're getting more traction on TV. They are not getting more traction on streaming. So, my opinion, greenlit season 4 Superman and Lois and axe Gotham Knights. Because for one, Gotham Knights is ruining Batman uh, lore and stuff. And it's just awful. And the characters I've heard that the characters have no writing and stuff like that, and most people just watching it for the Court of Owls. They ain't watching it for the main characters. Now they could do a spin-off of that show called Court of Owls, where it just focuses on the Court of Owls. I would definitely watch it if it was about the Court of Owls. But other than that, that show should be canceled, to be honest. But you tell me what you think in the comments, and